Good morning, good morning, good morning. You up, girl? The alarm is going off. Good morning, Queen. Top of the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's month. It's the first of the week. So grab your cups and come on. Cause y'all, we have got something to talk about. Last night, I was going to come live, y'all. But I changed my mind. I told y'all that the poll that I put up, and I asked everybody if they wanted to have a late night live. And I don't think that poll did so well. The last time that I checked, or maybe it was too early, or maybe y'all not checking in. So I'll let y'all know that it was just depending on whatever y'all said. Yes, I am queen. I am up early. I'm up early. First of all, y'all, let me tell you, I'm trying to get these braids out my head for one. Trying to take these braids out. So yes, I'm up early. I started last night, got sleepy, and did not finish. But I'm gonna try to finish them. Try. I'm going to finish them this morning. But first thing is first. I decided to come live because I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something that's kind of sensitive to some. Um, it's a serious topic too because I done had a kind of change. Let me see. I wouldn't say a change of heart, but y'all know sometimes I'm good for cracking that old vault. Messing with that combination. Catching a virtual B&E. Honey, I think I done caught me a charge. I think I done caught me a charge, or um, I think I done. I think I done cracked the code. I think I done cracked the code. Of course, we'll never ever know. Um, we'll never know if we nobody not sitting right there. So let me put that out there. Okay, this is my opinion. This topic that I'm going to be talking about, but nevertheless, at the end of the day, it will make sense. There will be people who hears this message. They will understand, and a lot of people, y'all will be able to put two and two together for your own self and form your own opinion and come up with what you think. Okay, come up with what you think. So right now, y'all come on, cause y'all know the vibe. Hot cup of Java is the J silent. Hava coffee. I got me a hot cup of coffee. Bump that. I ain't trying to coffee. Got a hot cup of coffee. Get yours. Top it off. Sit back. Adjust yourself. And ooh, honey, listen up. Mm. And as we talk, I want y'all to literally open your mind. Okay, open your mind. Kind of take yourself back down the old memory lane for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Jog your memory. Just think back. Put two and two together, because some of the facts that I say, some of the things that I say, they Taylor's words from the past. She done forgot what she said. And we're going to talk about it. See, that, I know that people, um, I know that people is watching, all these many 50 million videos that she putting up, and she leaving some people fascinated. And she knows she ain't fascinating nothing over here. She ain't fascinating me. Um, because I know the truth a little bit. I know the truth. Things. I mean, we done talked about the illusions. The pictures that she put up, the clickbait, all of that. But one thing she not talking about. We getting ready. I want to talk about it with y'all because to me, say can I? Oh, I know what the problem is too. Hold up. I know exactly what the problem is. I done forgot. How is that, Queen? How is that? Tell me how that is. Queen said, can you speak up? How is the audio now? I plumb forgot, honey. I had my Bluetooth on. It's off now. See, that's the reason why I want to get that microphone. And I have not got it, but I do. I need to go ahead and get that thing. I really do need to get that microphone. Okay. Mm. Well, another one done bit the dust. I guess I'll find out. I guess it's another RIP for somebody. Mm. I guess I'll find out after this live is over with. But y'all, the question, okay, you moving around. Okay, let me speak up a little bit. I don't want to talk too loud because I'm up all early with the chickens and the roosters, and people still sleep in this household. Okay, the audio would be okay if it was like later in the day. But y'all, the question of the day or the question of the live is this, or the statement: something ain't right. Now I said it, and I'm gonna say it again. Something ain't right. Hmm. Do y'all remember when old girl popped up out of nowhere on live, mm-hmm, with that broken wrist, uh-huh, with the black eye, and her face was swollen to the guards, not beat to the guards, but swollen to the guards, and she was scratched up everywhere. Yeah, y'all remember that? It was like shocking, because I, I mean, we talked about that over here in this sector for a minute, right? But um, she swore right along with everybody else. She swore up and down that she fell out of a chair because she was drunk. And people had their opinions. There was people was doing their commentary. And I believe at the time I did put two and two together on that. I said, ain't no, now I done missed the damn chair. I done been drunk and done missed the damn chair and, fell on the floor. Ain't no fall from you drunk, you trying to sit down, you missed the chair. Unless you damn 96 or 97 and your bones just that brittle, your hips brittle as hell, your skin thin. I'm just saying. But we know that's not the case with her because, literally, honey, she can take a fall or two, okay, and not even come out of it unscathed, right? But she said she missed the chair. The cousin said the cousin turned. Um, she's the cousin. She said, yeah, it was them steps right there. And of course, Tater turned her phone to and showed y'all the stairs. Queen said yes. When the cousin came, they told her to come outside. They whooped it, but well, we wasn't there though. Mm-hmm. We wasn't there. We don't know for sure. Mm-mm. Um, when the cousins came, they told her to come out. You know what? Mm-mm. No. You know what? That okay. Let's just say that's a scenario. Oh, honey, she rolled. It's like people were saying like, yeah, she got jumped, and even me, y'all know I literally went live, and honey, they pulled up in flats, and it was U parts and ponytails, and y'all know I did my own live on that and stuff, right? I went right along with it. Although I did say Time and time again, I said that, no, why are you lying and saying that you fell out of a chair? You were so drunk that you missed the chair. Okay? And then when they didn't come in, I figured it was because of her. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm just now thinking back to some things that she done said. I'm not rolling with that. That family jumped her. No, ma'am. I am not rolling with that. Mm-mm. No. Um, she went along with it. And you know how sometimes she will like address some things that's being said. Y'all know she really didn't address that. She really didn't address it. When you know something didn't happen, what you really going to address that for, right? People were saying all kind of stuff, but here today, I just want to say this: what if them cousins didn't? What if she didn't get jumped, y'all? What if what we was thinking didn't even happen? We was way off, right? We was way off. What if that didn't happen? Y'all know what I think? I think that Copper had something to do with that. And the reason I said that is because thinking back, okay? Thinking back. Over in the lighthouse, in the house where there was no power, there was no water. hmm over there she was bragging. She said the time that she said that women looked at the mature women looked at all that bullshit she said. Well, she went to bragging. Y'all bitches jealous because, I'm 14 years his senior. Hmm. It went over our heads. Nobody, we were stuck on, her bragging and her trying to compare herself to other women, right? We were stuck on that. Mm-mm. And I think we got too stuck. We really didn't pay attention to her saying that, yeah, he don't want me to go outside. Yeah, he don't, he controlling. But ain't nobody finna be telling me what to do. Oh yeah, he overbearing. Y'all know them times that she done literally, talked about him. Well, read the description. Read the description before, if you have read it. Apply it. Apply it to what we're talking about. Think back to somebody in your family. Matter of fact, think about that Tyler Perry movie. Yeah, where Medea was finna throw them hot grits, or Medea told her granddaughter, get some hot grits and throw on them. Yeah, y'all remember the man that was whooping on Blair. Blair Underwood. Remember Blair Underwood was whooping on Medea's granddaughter? But didn't nobody in the family know it. Nobody knew it. That man was beating her. So I done literally, y'all, for me, I want to just talk about some things for a minute, right? Now, we had the fight story, okay? She said that she was drunk at the cousin house and missed the chair. Y'all know I said that ain't no way, you can sit down, fall. Ain't no way it's going to do that much damage, right? But to be honest, y'all, no one knows where them bruises happened at. Nobody knows. We wasn't there. Now, y'all do know that she claimed Lawrence was in the car with her. When she drove up and seen, um, I'm going to say rocks, okay, for the sake of this live, because some people might don't know who I'm talking about when I say copper, rocks, or whatever, right? But y'all do know what, instead of racks, I'm going to say rocks. Just before that, the kids was fighting at the park, and she was recording, and the one little girl said, "Don't put me on camera." She still was recording. I think the mama did that. Well, honey, I don't. I don't. Because I wasn't there. You wasn't there. Nobody was there. We all have opinions, and we all have our own perception. We done formed our own opinions based off of what she has said, what she have done, time and time again. And we do know for a fact that she forgets what she be done said. She forgets that stuff, honey. She makes so many doggone videos. She forget what she be done said. Her main thing is 1K. Gotta get 1K. Gotta get 1K. You know, if we talk about the 1K, we talk about the direct deposit. What we gonna say? Well, where it's going? Where the money going? All that's gonna do is we're literally gonna start talking about drug use. That's gonna go into, well, you know, it's got to be drug use because people they're gonna think that because that's on your record, and now people are seeing your nostrils. Y'all know how it go. We're literally gonna talk about what we have seen and heard. That ain't no different from this. You know, you coming and you beaten banged up like that, and you study saying that a chair did it, and then your cousin made you seem like a liar. She back called herself co-signing your lie. And she told a lie and didn't even know it. She literally, that's the steps right there. And I know Tater looked at her like, I already, I know she looked at her, but she couldn't say nothing because she was recording. She was live. She couldn't say anything. So she had to just hope that nobody caught it. She had to hope nobody caught that. Two different lies at one time, and nobody straightened it out. Well, here today, I'm going to try to straighten it out, right, with my own opinion. See, she said Lawrence was in that car when they seen uh, whatever Rox was doing. And Lawrence is the one who pointed it out before she even seen it. Lawrence said, there he go right there. Okay, boom. Whatever it was that Rox was doing, they caught, right? Then the next thing we seen was her and Lawrence at the bake and talcum shop after she was already beaten, banged up. Okay, y'all? Come on, let's just make it make sense, girl. I mean, number one, we know ain't no chair gonna do that a fall. We know ain't gonna do that much damage, right? Then number two, you down there just skipped over all of that. Where the fight happened at. I mean, all none of that is put together. None of that is like a gray area because we don't know. The facts is right there. It's just not there. So the only thing we have to do is to put two and two together. Two and two to me is the times, numerous times when she have said that he's controlling, that he this, that he that. He don't want me to go outside. He don't want me to walk outside because guys out there, they might talk to me. Girl, gone. No, it's not that. What it is that Rox is just like she said. Y'all remember months ago, way long time ago, what I said when she first got with him? I said, y'all, he give me beat a bitch vibes. He give me like he literally gives me, just looking at him, I get beat a bitch vibes. I pick up that he is a woman beater. Okay? You know, if you've been through it, okay, you have lived through it, you able to talk about it, baby. You know how they look. Okay? You literally, he done been on camera so many times, honey, and me hearing him talk, oh yeah. That is what he gives me, right? So long I said that literally, y'all. So what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to just stay with me as I try, okay? I try to make this make sense. So, folks was out there saying, y'all, that she got jumped. Molly whopped. You know, everybody was making fun, kiki kaka. Yeah, you know, with the wrist, the black eye, because I mean, it was crazy. It was. To even come, I thought, doing all that bragging and carrying on and, and look at my this and look at my body and butt and all that. It was crazy, girl. It was crazy. Okay? So, we know that the fall, let's call it that, the fall. We know that the fall story was a lie. We know that the stair story was a lie. So now let's talk a little bit about his pattern of behavior. Okay? He do have ugly beat up hands. Ain't that something? And he sure ain't from working. Sure ain't from working. Yeah, he been working all right. See, let me tell y'all, them pimps. Hey, Free Dan, good morning. Them pimps, look, all of them like that. Hands just as beat up. All of them like that. If you think about it, y'all, y'all remember the HBO special that used to come on? Mm-hmm. Y'all remember pimps up hoes? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold up, Kim. Wait a minute. It's early, y'all. Y'all got to chalk it up to it being early now, okay? But y'all remember the HBO special, okay? I forget the name of that, but it was about prostitutes. It was about pimps. You remember? You everyone does know that pimps, they like to dress, right? The mystery man. Didn't Derek say that she was a renegade prostitute? Didn't he say that? Mm-hmm. Didn't he say she wasn't the kind of prostitute that have a pimp, where a man, take care of her drug habit, buy all the clothes? Yeah. When y'all, when Derek came around, wasn't we trying to literally put two and two together? And form our opinion and say, he this and he that. Because hell, I even said it. When I first, before I had the interview, didn't I come out and say that, yeah, they hauling drugs? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Because everybody was doing it. Um, we always trying to, you know, put it together like what's going on, what is going on, because in our minds, all we knew as women, we knew there ain't no way in the world that you out here and you catching a man with a doggone big body Mercedes Benz. You catching a man, okay, that got this together, ain't no way. We knew that. And so we were saying, yeah, it's got to be something else. And here I come. I said, y'all, they going to go up under that turnpike. See, he using her. She's the mule. Yeah, I said, that's what I said. That's what I thought. Until literally I got that interview and I was able to talk to him, okay? And I was able to call him. He was able to call me, okay? Behind the scenes, we formed a rapport. That man came on camera. That man said, honey, she's a renegade prostitute. Yeah, she don't want a man that'll, buy her clothes and stuff. Now we all know that Derek took her to Goodwill on a shopping spree. Honey, he spent $62. Honey, she was music to, if he was a doggone pimp, she was music to his ears, cause honey, he liked it there. He's shoot. What man wouldn't? What pimp wouldn't like that, right? Okay, so, but she also, she too much. I think she done had a bad experience. Okay, I think she done had a bad experience with pimps before. She probably, she not gonna tell us. Okay, but it's a lot of women out there that's done had bad experiences with these pimps. Then probably got their asses beat. Okay, they done had near death experiences. All of that. So they are now renegade, honey. I'm just saying. Okay, it makes sense. It's not like what I'm telling y'all is like far fetched. What I'm telling y'all wasn't said. It ain't like it's no lies. It's like literally a scenario that people have been through that is not far fetched. It is not way out there. If you literally think back to the things that I'm saying, this stuff came out of Derek's mouth. This stuff came out of her mouth. Some things came out of Rex's mouth. Let me tell y'all. Now, we done talked about the things that done came out of Derek's mouth. We talked about some things that came out of her mouth. Now, we done heard old Rocky Rock. We done heard him continuously lie. Yeah, I got her living good. Huh? Hold, what? Living good where? Okay? She probably doing anything so he can stick around. She get third. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no. Yeah, we know what that is about. I keep telling y'all now. That's straight about her climbing the walls. That's about the big endowment. That's about the yeah. He don't like to wear no rubbers. That unprotected sex that she was bragging about. That's about that, honey. He done messed her mind up. He done literally laid pipe. He done laid pipe, baby. And she going on 60. Come on now. Done laid pipe, then she done got that feeling, that good feeling, honey, she gone crazy. Like maybe she 12 or 13, okay? And then got her little first piece. Boom. Period, y'all, okay? See, it's different. It's a difference when, and I ain't no prostitute and I ain't never been, but I am sure that it's a difference when you literally, okay, make love versus have like a 10-minute little session or a 5 minute session. And then in the next 10 minutes, you got another John, and you're doing a 10-minute, 15-minute session with them. I'm pretty sure the feelings is totally different when you spend time with somebody and you give them, you done feel for them a little bit. Totally, totally different, right? Okay, period. Totally different. Y'all think about that for a minute. Y'all know that in itself, that ain't far-fetched either, right? Okay, so that's really what it's all about. Now, when we talk about his patterns, his behavior, that ninja done lied so many times. We've heard him. Y'all jealous. I treat her good. I spoil her. He said all this stuff. Now, if we talk about it today, boom, we don't have to talk about why people jealous because he's never, ever, ever, in all caps, gave a reason why anybody should be jealous of her with him. Never. People, I'm talking about from the rooter to the tutor. People done talked about the hairpiece. People done talked about them pop outs. People done talked about the fake labels on up to shades, the t-shirts, the hat. We done talked about the coat. All right, we know it's toxic. Now, months and months and months ago, I let y'all know about behind closed doors, y'all. It's some very toxic shit going on over there. Y'all know Christmas Day, he came up in there. Didn't he have on a brand new coat? Ain't nobody seen that damn Chicago Bulls coat after Christmas. Didn't nobody see it, but I kept on mentioning it, didn't I? I kept mentioning it, kept mentioning it, kept mentioning it, and for some reason, she just would not address that coat, y'all. We kept seeing him in a black coat. I said, yeah, that's what it is. I said, ain't no way you going to have on a brand new coat. As much as he liked to brag, as much as he liked to show off these, oh, I pop tags. Baby, as much as, yeah, he bald again. Ain't that something? As much as he likes to brag, that coat. Now, the coat just mysteriously grew legs, walked up out that doggone bando. Mm-hmm. We heard nothing of it again. After that, what we kept hearing. What we kept hearing, y'all. Y'all jealous. We living luxurious. Yeah, she ride luck. He was literally mind effing her. He was manipulating her. She began the more not only was he effing her between the sheets. Not only was he playing in the butt, playing in the doo-doo hole, okay, he was literally playing with her mind. He was literally mind effing her. He was brainwashing her. He was controlling her slowly but surely. Honey, we done literally seen her. She done had meltdown after meltdown on live. You dirty motherfucker. I can't believe you do. Yeah. Y'all, keep listening. Just keep listening. Y'all remember all them times, okay? Now, here goes some more of his patterns. They met. Let's go back. Let's take it back. Y'all put it in reverse for a minute. They meet. Now, we didn't know. But the first time we laid eyes on him, he had a red cup. Am I right or wrong? He had a red cup. So after that, we surmised that, oh yeah, he's a user. We started the shoes and the clothes and the labels, the stuff that happened over there in the attic, the birthday and all the holidays. Oh, we done talked about that stuff time and time again. Okay, but so you can literally take that stuff and you can add it in with what we already know and what we're saying in this live, right? Now, she done bragged on his endowment. She done bragged on them not using rubbers. What about when he was doing what he wanted to, coming and going as he pleased, okay? Was not respecting her as his queen, okay? No. This my baby. This my baby. He knew to say that stuff in front of her to keep her on track where he wanted her. Period, point blank. All them times he give me what I need. I mean, she done said it over 10, 12. Man, it's countless times she done said it. Yeah, ooh, I text him, told him, bring me what I need. Yeah, yeah. He literally was dangling what she need in her face. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, he mind effed her. He got her right where he wanted her. Period. But honey, y'all ain't heard the best of it yet. Mm-hmm. Check this out. So, we know she ain't even drink like that. Now you tell me if you ain't gone behind a piece of penis, if you ain't gone behind some dirty D, if you not gone upstairs, your priorities not in order, you not getting your sleep, you know you headed on 60 years old, you know you supposed to be on a cane, you popping metformin, you know you wear glasses but you don't have them on, okay? You do not work. You are dependent on your check that you get every month, okay? And you do YouTube. He is in it to win it. He has been using her ever since the day she met him. Point blank, bottom line. He laid that pipe down to put her in line. That was his assignment, and he knew his assignment, y'all. I have literally told y'all, honey, the devil come in many forms, and he came in the form of a Peter, hmm to seek, to steal, and to destroy. And literally, that's what he set out to do. Period, point blank, because that's what his assignment was. So, um, more of his pattern, right? So, like I said, he was doing what he wanted to, coming and going as he pleased, She having the meltdowns. Um, I believe, y'all, that during one of them manic moments, you know, one of them toxic moments, it was full of rage. It could have been on a night where they both was drunk, where they done had one of, what she call it? Powwow. Sessions. Yeah. It could have been on one of those nights that they argued, because, he was for the streets, period. Excuse me. He was for the streets. And it could have been on one of them nights that they argued, and she big, and she got mouth. She got a lot of mouth. Period. And I think that it got physical. I think it got physical. I think it got physical when that coat, Christmas, way back in December, we didn't see it. We did not see it. Y'all overlooked it. It went over everybody's head. Even though that coat business didn't go over my head. I've literally, y'all, I've been through that. Y'all know yesterday we talked about domestic relationships, toxic relationships, when, you normally, okay, when you're in a toxic relationship, honey, women will cut your clothes, they will bleach your clothes, throw your clothes out, all of that. When it's toxic, it's toxic. You go through that shit, then you're back together. You're in love, then you break up. You're in love, then you break up. Period. I mean, we got movies, right? I mean, we got movies. We done seen this stuff, y'all. Okay? So, boom. Y'all, after the breakup, did she ever mention him stalking her, y'all? Did she ever, since she literally has, they done broke up and she done came through with the black eye, with the scratches, with the swelling, when she done came through with the eye patch, when she done came through with her head wrapped up, sitting there looking crazy, okay? Has she ever said, yeah, he keep reaching after me, yeah, he keep texting me, driving past here, huh? Did she say that? He repeatedly calling. Not one time. Honey, he wasn't studying her. He wasn't studying her not once since they broke up. He ain't been checking for her. He ain't tried to get back with her. He ain't tried to mend nothing with her. Nothing at all. Point blank, period. I'm going to tell y'all what she's not telling you. When he was supposed to got his part of the money from that, what was it, the A and the reality channel? She tried to say, what she say, good luck with that? Yeah, that went over everybody's head too. Then she turned around and said, yeah, if we had made 2 more videos, we would have got paid. Bitch, she lied. Honey, every single video was hitting over 1,000 views, so she was getting paid from each one. He didn't get not one red penny. That's why she said, good luck. Okay? That went over everybody's head too. Okay. Being, being exactly, Queen, it's the opposite. So I'm literally speaking on that because that's his pattern. He didn't try to get with her. Okay? So that lets you know right there, he wasn't thinking about her. Literally over there in the lighthouse, he tried to walk away. When she was live one day, he said, just do your damn live and keep me out of it. hmm When they was walking, what did he tell her? Stop speaking to people. It's things like that that went over everybody's head. Rex didn't give a damn if she went or came. He didn't care about if they broke up. No, that was her. Then we have the man, the DJ man. Remember, he exposed her. He said what she'll do is tell people that she got a history with them. She'll tell whoever tell you to tell when she go live. Yeah, just tell them I knew you for 10, 20 years. Yeah, he exposed her on that, right? See, she's a big liar. She's a liar, and I'm telling y'all, I have came, I have came to it. Um, I have, built my own opinion. And I think old girl is literally going through it. I think she going through a situation. Period, point blank. That's my opinion. I think she going through a situation, and she won't say she going through it because if she do, that will make her look some type of way in the eyes of the people. But baby, it won't. I'm here to tell you, it won't. The only way, well, people might say that you were stupid. They might even say, we tried to tell you. Because we did. Queen said aggressive, very. We did. Way over there in the with the job. Hell, I tried to tell her then. You know, with living with sister girl, I tried to tell her then. She literally tried to tell the people, talking about my uncle in Chicago told me to pack me and Kitty up and come down there. Girl, shut the hell up. I know for a fact, if anybody reached out to you like that, you gonna go. If you boarded that doggone train to go, good morning, going strong. If you boarded that train to go and meet a damn man that you ain't never seen before, you literally, and you ain't really have nowhere to go. And so you was staying over there at Sister Girls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I literally cracked the code on that vault. Yeah, you would have went. She would have went. So I told y'all during when that happened, I said, y'all do not believe that. Don't believe that. Ain't no uncle. What you mean to tell me all of a sudden that something just happened between you and Rex? Now you got an uncle in Chicago. He just fell out the damn sky. Okay, he say pack you and the damn cat up and come on. Get the fuck up out of here. Who do she think she be talking to sometime? And that's why I told y'all. She be talking to them children over there. She be talking to them kids. Okay? Some of them weird ass damn men. See, it's a lot of men over there in that camp too. That make sure she get them views. I'm telling y'all, you think that they don't be want to hear this shit that I'm saying? They don't be want to hear this shit that Brats are talking? Hell no. Because literally I'm calling their asses out too. Okay? I'm literally talking about the men like that. So of course they're not gonna they're not gonna, you know, co-sign nothing that I'm saying. Okay? They're not gonna co-sign it. Period. So, y'all, like I said, he ain't been studying her. Period. Okay? What he, oh, what they call him? Rocky Racks. I call him Rocky Rock. Yeah, that's what he dangling, and that's what he give. But Rocks, he had her wrapped around. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Rocks had her wrapped around his finger. And I mean that literally. Honey, he had her wrapped. He lied and talked. And with every lie, he went right along with it. They would be in that car. I'm talking about it's cold as hell. And The sunroof open. The sunroof blared wide open. Both of them got on them Timu toboggans that said king and queen that cost a penny. Fuck about it, girl, honey. And she went, yeah, we living, yeah, y'all motherfuckers jealous. Yeah, 'cause you know we living luxurious. It's the life we living. Yeah, honey, we A-list celebrities. Yeah, we eat the best, finest foods. We eat caviar. We drink that gold tequila. Yeah, like what? Honey, that Don Julio. We up on it, honey. Yeah. She went right along with it knowing damn well, girl, you know good and damn well he ain't doing nothing for you. And she's sitting there with her lips pressed, just a smiling while he lying. Come on, y'all, let's make it make sense, right? So, to me, old girl, to me, old girl, been brainwashed. Mm-hmm. And I'm here to say it. If some community D is gonna mess me up in the head, mm-hmm, I don't want it. If it's gonna do what it's been doing to her, I don't want it, baby. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Honey, it's a lot of men make you feel good, but they ain't doing all of that. Mm-mm. A lot of men make you feel good, honey. Puts it down. Yeah. And then after they put it down, you matching his energy, you putting it down too. Mm-hmm. Honey, you gotta wake up in the morning, honey, to a little some money on the table, or get you a text, a good morning text, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, But even with the putting it down, girl, y'all listen. That was not about her. That was not about making her smile. That was not about, okay, making her emotionally feel good. That was not about falling in love. That was not about, it was only about the assignment that he was on. And that assignment was to literally get what he could get out of her, okay? Run with it. If she gave him something, I'm going to give it to this chick, period. He was not trying, okay? He trying to impress them other chicks. He trying to impress them neighborhood chicks. He trying to impress a whole nother crowd. You cannot compare yourself with them. No, you was just the sponsor. Mm-hmm. You're no longer a sponsee. Sponsor seat, or however you say it. That's no longer you, okay? I know you, because I know when you wake up, you're going to listen, Tater. You might even be listening now, laying there, okay? Um, you are no longer, okay? You are now the trick, okay? You're the John. You're the sponsor, okay? You are paying for the D. Whatever you give him, he's flexing for them. He's looking good for them, not you. Ain't no man that walks this damn earth. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not. Ain't no man finna flex nothing for you, for the likes of you. Okay? You have no class about yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you eat, even the way you eat, the way you chew, the way, girl, something as small as the way you damn drink out of a cup. Y'all, let me see if this coffee done cooled out. Girl, that is not how a 60-year-old woman is supposed to drink out of a cup. No, you ain't wrong going strong. Said, yeah. I mean, I'm just literally, what she would think, y'all, that every time I talk, I'm trying to throw shade. I'm trying to be funny. Oh, I would love to see her, I would love to see her like not get nothing. In fact, she talked like I would love to see her fatally gone. No, ma'am. No, no. Or I wouldn't be sitting here saying the things that I'm saying. Sweetheart, no. I wouldn't be on days that I done talked about you going out and people remembering you for this or that. I wouldn't be saying that. Hell no. I would literally be saying the stuff that Natural Chat used to say about you. You know how you wasn't shit and how your life didn't mean nothing. You need to go die and all that. I literally be talking like that. But I'm not, boo. I'm not. You being real for real for real. As much as I can. That's the only way I know how to be. I'm not gonna be fake. I'm not gonna put on airs. Y'all know you're not gonna get no fluff from me. Everything that I'm telling y'all is the truth, and she know it too. Going strong, she know it too. That's why y'all, she will not flip that leaf over, because if she try to do right and do better and make up in her mind, yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Guess what? But you know what? That bitch will be done warned. Yeah, that's where her mentality's at. Her mentality is on proving me wrong. Baby, you cannot prove me wrong, because just like you're a female, I'm a female. I keep telling you, you ain't got but a couple years on me, sweetheart. You ain't got but a couple years on me. You got a few years on me. That's it. 4, 5, 6. Because I already know, that them over there, they screen record y'all. They screen records. I found that out too yesterday, day before, one day, last week. Yeah, I found that out. They screen record. I mean, um, but yeah, if she did change, for the better, if she changed for the better of her, because it wouldn't be helping nobody but you. People just be looking at you differently. People would literally, I have told her before, y'all, and y'all know it, girl, people would literally be saying, yeah, she used to be a piece of work, like for real. But honey, she flipped over a new leaf. She started doing this, that, and the third, and yup, boop, watch this. She said, man, bump that. Yeah, she did this, she did that. Like, that would gain you respect, okay? Now, it's like you are literally at the bottom of the barrel and scratching, literally. You scratching at the bottom of the barrel. You are like people calling you a bottom feeder. Come on now. People calling you a bottom feeder. But, I mean, and then your affiliation with Be Love. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you got it so to where the woman don't even acknowledge you. The woman don't even claim you no more. She don't even say your name. It's like you non-existent in her eyes, and all of the connections that she have made on her journey to success. It's like you don't even matter. You not mattering out here to nobody. Y'all, and I'm saying you because I am. I'm talking straight to her right now. Okay? Cohen Strong said, hey man, the only thing that matters in your eyes is that a Peter, he gonna secure my future with coins, but then he dipped on you. Didn't buy you nothing for your birthday. Didn't get you a rose petal for Christmas. The nigga didn't even get you a thorn for Valentine's Day. None of that stuff didn't matter. You are literally that classless. You don't mean nothing. I thought you meant the world to yourself. Even if nobody else ain't treating you like shit, you at least supposed to treat yourself like something. Okay? Treat yourself like something. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Always remember that. The way you carry yourself, honey, you gotta run into when you ain't, especially when you ain't looking. Y'all know it always happens when you ain't trying to get pregnant. Bam, you get pregnant. Okay, when you ain't looking for no relationship, bam, you run into one. You fall for somebody or they fall for you. It always happens like that. It seems like the universe got it made up like that. But the way that Taylor carries herself, the things that she do, how she eat, it's on down to the way that she walk. I mean, excuse me, in her head, she, them long dresses, them damn April, May dress, some thin ass damn sundresses she put on. And it's snowing, cold, raining, sleeting, hailing, okay? And she showed the backside, the girls like, for one, it's all men done picked up. That's all you know. You figure that you got going for you. Okay, it's showing your butt. That's it. Ain't ain't no fucking way that I would be a woman like that to think that all I got going for me is my butt. That's it, and that's all. What happened to your mama? You bragging, saying that your mama raised her kids to hustle. What happened to that? What happened to you? Say, I got a degree. I'ma show y'all bitches. I'ma this. What happened to that? What? I'm the bounce back queen. Do you know how many women that had to bounce back? Do you know how many women that literally hit rock bottom before and had to come back? Had to stand up on their own fours like a baby doe. Y'all know that's a little deer, by the way. Okay. Do you know how many women literally? Do you know that you wouldn't be the only one? Ain't nothing wrong with that, boo. That's not the end of the world. That don't make you look bad. I mean, come on now. But how you're acting, that's what, and how you carry yourself, that do look bad. That do look some type of way. And that literally is not a positive way, okay? Girl, you done missed, literally, you have missed the boat. I mean, it's down to not what, you remember the black Popeye? Come on now. What caliber would you really put the black Popeye in? What doggone category would you put Poe thing? Well, I wouldn't say. I think Bo Jeffrey probably was handsome back in his day. Okay? But all them doggone Jeffrey Dahmer looking, weird looking men, what bucket would you put them in? When you literally had to go, you done went down. You done decreased to where you are attracting men like the black Popeye. What? And so now that she attracted Rex to her, that's a come up. That's a level up. Okay? That's a level up. See, but that ain't nothing. Rex ain't nothing. I'm telling you, honey. I'm telling you. Okay? Here I go again. Y'all know I done gave a sisterly advice before. Y'all remember when Carl passed. Okay? And we ain't hear the RIP. We ain't hear nothing about the past, about him. Right? But we did the cousin Sean. Had a whole balloon release and everything. And I was like, well, dog, why Carl didn't get it? I mean, dang. Didn't Carl stay with the uncle? Wasn't Carl this? Wasn't Carl that? I always make sense to y'all. Period. And she can't stand it. She cannot stand it. You know, it's other people can't stand it. That's why they try to get me up out of here. Period. But at the end of the day, sweetheart, when you do hear this, I'm telling you, baby, it is still a chance. You only just what? How old she turned? You only 54? You know, I know you care about yourself a little bit, but baby, how you eating? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I mean, y'all, if you didn't know, when she went on the first date with Derek, her first date first, she made that man, what? The Olive Garden. That was their first date, y'all. They went out on their first date to the Olive Garden. Straight up to the Olive Garden, y'all. I just had a damn interview. Hmm? No, no, no. We straight up eating at this. I don't know if they 4 or 5, but I'm gonna say 4 star. Okay, just in case they ain't a 5 star. No, we started that interview off. Okay, yeah. That plastic hit the table, and it wasn't my plastic. The plastic that paid for the 2 meals. What? Y'all know I ain't got to lie about nothing. Okay, so I'm just saying, baby, his job. I know you think it was a level up, but I'm here to tell you, okay? You better fight that. You better fight that off. Maybe he is part of your karma. You better fight that off. I don't care. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. And I mean, and it's just looking like hell it might be. You know, Will was there. Then we had the 2 little boys. They was there. All these men you done ran through since him, and that ain't no problem with him. Girl, that shit dog gonna tell you something right there. A man that really trying to kick it with you, girl, when y'all broke up, he would have been damn knocking door. Y'all, here go a story. This was so cute. I thought this was cute, y'all. I read this and I read this on Facebook. And the guy, this is how he put it up. He was like, um, he said me, and he tagged her. He was like, she broke up. We had a toxic relationship at one time. They married now. He was like, but she broke up with me. And I called and called and called. He texted repeatedly. He said I would ride by the house. He was like, but she cut off all communication with me. And he was like, and it was making me sick. Y'all know that he said I had a spur key. It was so funny. He said he had a spare key and he moved her car. He said he moved the car, y'all, and said that she called him crying. It was so cute. Said that she called him crying, and he said so she didn't have no way to work. He took her to work. He said I was there early to pick her up. He said like 3 days, yeah, like 3 days in, on the third day before lunch, he said he called her and was like, "Babe, I found the car. Them ninjas up out of here." He said, and that's how we got back together. That's how we got back together. He was like, and after that, I went on ahead like, and I married her. And it is no coincidence. That is not a coincidence that I read that, okay, right around the time all of this is going on. See, just that little example right there of that man. They was going together, and then it went through that. She broke up with him, cut communication off, and all that. You know, it's too bad, too sad. Okay, that it's like the tables turned because he cut the communication off. Rex wasn't even reaching out. Usually that be on a man. If a man know he missing something or something good, he don't want no other man to get what's his. Oh yeah, baby. He's gonna get you back. Okay, he's going to get you back. But he ain't reached out, ain't called, ain't sent a text, ain't sent a message in a bottle. He ain't sent a telegram. He ain't try to order one of them ostrich birds, you know, that carry the little baby thing. He ain't did nothing to try to get you back. It was as if he doing to be loved, as if you was non-existent. I don't understand this. But then the only way, now he on your channel. Now he on your channel. Yeah, I'm there. You know when I'm up. Girl, he was drunk. He was drunk. How he feel like that now? He ain't seen you in all this time. When he could reach out, he could have reached out to you. He could have got you back or anything. He know where you at. Don't that many damn people drive no long ass Medea looking rusty rocket round there. He could have found you, and then he said he saw you 3 times. Why he didn't say nothing to you now time? Now time that he seen you. Let's make it make sense. Come on, you got to, these are red flags too. You didn't listen to us when we literally tried to give you the red flags before. You did not listen. Here we go again. Here I go again trying to give you, those are red flags. Okay? You ignored them. Now I'm putting them front and center, just like I did before. Just like I did before. Now I'm putting these red flags front and center. Look at them, boo. All this is gonna be is like a a recycle, a recyclement. But y'all know it don't matter to her. Y'all know what matters to her is getting that feeling. That's what matters to her. See, some women out there, they think that when it's somebody, y'all, they think that when a male is giving them attention, okay, and he's sexing them up real good, he love them. He love them. It ain't he take me, we spend quality time together. He take me on date nights. We go out, we laugh, we Netflix and chill together. We do that. No, birthdays, holidays, the family done met him, this and that. You know, that stuff is non-existent. And boom, they're not bringing that. They're not bringing that to the big screen for nobody. The only thing he is doing is lying and literally living a lie, putting stuff up front and center because, you know, it's his job. It's what he has to do. He's trying to bring you down, okay? Okay? How did they say soul snatcher? Baby, he's an energy drainer. That is what he is. Look it up if you don't believe that I know what I'm talking about. He is a energy drainer. All you have to do is look it up. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. Now, another part of his pattern, y'all, you know, how I was talking about, him not doing stuff for her and, all of that. Can somebody tell me why she went crawling back and sniffing around, asking people, y'all seen Rex? Y'all seen Rex? Because, like I done told y'all, homegirl ain't got no support system. Period. Period. You know the relationship with her mom. You know how that is. Y'all know that is in itself. That is so tumultuous. Okay? That's a love-hate, excuse me, relationship in itself. Mama Mittens got to go along with the lies that she tell. She has to go along with them whatever she says, because Mama Mittens, she don't want to be outed. She don't want her dirty laundry hung out. She don't want her to go live again and talk about the ashes and talk about the it wasn't fatal, the shooting of the brother. No, she don't want her to literally, oh, I put out there about the incest. Mm-mm. She don't want it to go. She just don't. She don't, y'all. Y'all know I just found out. Period. I just found out. You came yesterday. Uh-huh. And you gone. Done made another account. Ain't that something? But I just found out a couple of days ago that she was going with the uncle. Y'all think that that's the mama's brother. Y'all think Mama Mittens didn't know. So here today, I'm telling y'all, Mama Mittens gonna go along. She gonna co-sign any damn type of lie. You think Mama Mittens didn't know about her brother sleeping with her daughter? Huh? She allowed it. Y'all think Mama Mittens didn't know about Ken when she was with Ken? And Ken is supposed to be the man that doggone literally, well, ain't no supposed to be, is the man that literally went and did time, huh? For taking, assaulting that little girl. Mm-hmm. Hmm. She not weird. No, no, no. She not weird about herself. Somebody had to teach her that weirdness. Y'all, they had to teach her that weirdness, okay? So what's going on? What's going on is old girl, Tater Tot. She is going through domestic violence. And her pride, she don't want nobody mhm, to know. She don't look at it as if she going through domestic violence. You know why? Because she's looking at old Copper as her knight and say shining armor. Mm-hmm. Period. Because she ain't got nobody else to call. Now, to back that up, all I gotta say is I could talk about the day with Three Dreads and that rat. And Three Dreads left her right there to go upstairs with Templeton. Three Dreads didn't take her to his house. So we can X that out. Okay? That's all I need to talk about. Boom. So when I say that the support with all these ninjas and NFLs and Forever Booze and all that, no, the support is very, very, very limited. It's very limited, very low. There is no support. I don't care. She don't want to turn over because in her mind, it will make her look wrong. It will make it look like everything that the friend zone done said is the truth. And I think it is. I think, just what I'm saying, I think that he put the smack down, period, point blank. I think that's where all them bruises came from. I think that's how her wrist got broke. I think being that we didn't see that coat no more, that was a fight. Yeah. See, that was a fight. She ain't talk about that. Y'all mean to tell me he's that damn perfect? He's that damn perfect? Look what he dealing with. Look what he is dealing with. Now you mean to tell me the only time you have manic episodes and meltdowns is when you live? You mean the only time that you call your mama a bitch is when you live? So you don't disrespect in her face when you're not live. You and Rocks, y'all don't argue when you're not live, right? Y'all just perfect. Y'all perfect. Come on now, with all that stuff going on, with the baby mama sitting over there and looking all around like a damn ostrich, scared, don't know who lot to run up on you. What's really good? So you want us to believe that you just got a great relationship with this community eggplant. You want us to believe that. For real. Then just out of nowhere, here you come with a full body cast on. They rolling you out on a damn stretcher, all for you to go live. And you want us to believe that you was just drunk and fell out of chair. Fuck up out here, girl. You know I don't operate like that, girl. No, 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 no. That shit don't even happen in real life. Hell fucking no. And if it did, why a person wouldn't talk about it? Who in the hell ashamed? Who in the hell ashamed? I mean, can't nobody beat everybody in the world, huh? You literally ashamed of that though, cause you know I would have dang gone ate that shit up. Period. You already know. So that's what, y'all, that's what she's going through. That's what she's going through. She's trapped. She is trapped in a cycle of manipulation, y'all. I'm telling you. And she really thinks, she really, really, really wants y'all to think, because she already knows, she just not going to show us, but she already know, right? She really wants us to think that the very man, y'all, okay, when a woman might be like in a relationship and it's literally got a abuse attached to it, okay, they do term it as domestic, because when you're in a relationship with the other um, sex, when it's a man or a female or same sex or whatever, when you're in a relationship with somebody, they do, and it's toxic and you're arguing and stuff, they call it domestic, because a relationship is a domestication. Okay, the root word is domestic. They call it domestic violence. So for any woman that's done been in a domestic violence relationship, they already know. Okay, they already know. So my question to them, to any woman, okay, that might be going through that, she knows. Oh, she trapped. It's hard for her to get out. She's trapped in a cycle. And this is how it is for these relationships, these toxic relationships, baby. You just trapped in a cycle of manipulation. You It's gonna happen time and time again. Like I said before, y'all, a few minutes ago, it's gonna be up, then it's down. You love today, you bay today, then tomorrow you's a bitch. Oh, I'm pulling your hair today. I'm spitting on you today. I'm kicking you. I mean, come on, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy work, period. Until it never gets better. Each time it gets worse. Each time and each fight and each physical, I'm talking about physical, y'all. Every single time is worse than the last time. Every bruise gets bigger. Period. So if you a woman and you going through that, baby, and you trapped, it's hard for you to get out. It's resources out there, okay? Y'all women out there, y'all know that you be trapped in a cycle, a vicious cycle of manipulation. Them dudes really, especially them narcissistic ones. Oh, honey, they know how to lie. You catch them in something, you argue, you get to the point where you hate them. You would literally get to the point of you can't even breathe the same. You will not sit in the same room with them. You will not breathe the air that they breathe or none of that. Period. You don't give a damn what happens to him. If he was on fire, you wouldn't even offer him spit to put him out. I mean, it is what it is. You can't blame women for thinking like that. You can't. Some women think if you in a toxic relationship, right? And I'm just gonna throw this out there because this might hasn't happened to everybody. But if you're in a toxic ass relationship, sweetheart, it's going to happen. Okay? But for the ones who it has literally happened to, you mean to tell me that the very man that you have slept beside at night, the very man that kissed you, humps you, okay? He done beat you. He done disrespected you. He done kicked you. He done spit on you. He done drug you by the hair. He done choked you. He done punched you. He done emotionally abused you. Okay? Y'all know that's that mind fucking I be talking about. He done verbally abused you. And when I say verbally, calling your names, talking about your weight. That's how they do. But you know what it is, baby? It's mind control. It's mind control. They start low. They start off with love bombing. Okay? They start off with love. And you know, I wanted this. I said, I wanted to do narcissists when they come out as babies. Like, where they learn this shit? That's what I wanted. Like, what did they just like learn to what is it? So in reality, I think people, you really have to do your research. You have to listen to people and talk about ways of a narcissistic man or narcissistic female. There's ways they learn, they get better and better and better. Okay, the more that you show that you are weak, to them it's weakness. Just because you love them, right? Because you keep running back, thinking that they're gonna fucking change the nicer you be to them. Baby, they're not. Every time you run back, only thing you're showing them is that you are weaker and weaker. That's it. I got her. She ain't going nowhere. That's it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's how they be thinking. But you be thinking something else. You be thinking you could change them. You be thinking, oh, if only I was, better. If I just do this. Girl, it ain't you. It's them. They the ones to fucking weak. All that shit they saying to you, they really projecting, putting it off on you, but they talking about their ass. They fucking mammoths didn't raise them. Okay? Period. Period. They didn't instill that shit in them. Their mamas. They got the low self-esteem. That's all it is. And ain't nobody, that's why they can tell it to a woman. See, a woman is weaker than a man. That's why the fuck he can beat on a woman. Because at first, a woman ain't going to fight back. Because she love you too much. She don't want to hurt you. But she just don't know that, you don't even have it in you. She don't know that you don't give a fuck about her. Because if you did, you wouldn't hit her like that. You wouldn't do that. Period, point blank. Right? So it's the same thing, y'all. We talking about Tater, but I'm telling y'all, she is in the beginning stages. Tater over there getting her ass whooping. She will knock down, literally, she big as hell. Hell yeah, I told y'all months ago, he looked like he'll be the bitch. Big as she is, much as she don't pop off. Come on now, then he gets drunk. Man, when some people some men drink, they turn into damn straight stone cold devils. Period. Huh? And I told her, I said, y'all, he looked like he'll damn fuck a woman up. And then look at her all aggressive and big and shit. Hell yeah. Then she's sitting up wanting to drink with him. Then they drinking that damn 8 and 12% cheap ass damn wine from the gas station. Shit. That ain't nothing but a disaster in the making. That's a disaster in the damn making. She can't even ride down the street. Look how she did on her birthday. I had to put that shit on TikTok. I said, look at this shit. Is this road rage, y'all? Or is this just like a person that's high? Manic. Period. Go check it out. It's over there. You got a TikTok account. Holla at your girl over there. But it don't make sense, y'all. Okay? It really don't. So, um, like I was telling y'all, baby girl, it's mind control. Okay? He ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna change. Trust me, he's not. He ain't gonna change, baby. Okay? Once they damn kick your ass, once they put their hands on you once, he gonna always put his hands on you. You better run. Don't walk. Run. You got some babies, you better do something. Okay? While he at work or something, you got to do something. Get the hell on about your damn business. Period. Point blank. So, uh, let's listen to them birds. um, Let me tell y'all, here is some signs of domestic violence. Okay? I want y'all to know is that when, let's say, like isolation, how they'll try to keep you from doing stuff and keep you like they never show up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like a boyfriend to do. Like you people, you just know. You just know when you in a relationship and this person is feeling you, and even though you might don't want to break up and stuff, it's best to do it while you can. It's best to do it sooner than later. I mean, it might hurt your feelings, you might drop some tears, but trust me, baby, them damn tears is literally they you're not gonna regret dropping them. I promise you. At least you can drop them. Drop them now. Okay? They're not worth somebody else dropping tears over you. Okay? Or it could be vice versa. Hell, you could snap. You could snap and do something. Like for real. You could literally get tired and take a mug up out of here. Okay? People is human. Nobody knows when they last day is. Don't nobody know what's gonna cause. Nobody is no crystal ball reader. Not even them damn people over on TikTok that swear they into reading them cards and stuff. Hell no. I don't need you telling me nothing about my future and all this, that, and the third. Period, point blank. But anybody can snap. Okay? So boom, if you meet somebody like that, you recognize the red flags. No, 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 no. Somebody else been trying to get with you for a long time. You passing them up. They a good one. They a good one. You passing them up cause what? Cause what? What you passing them up for? What? Cause they don't physically meet the standards that other chicks might have on Facebook or Instagram. Period. I'm just saying, not all, not all don't think like that because you know they mamas taught them. But for the most part, oh yeah, everybody living off of based on what somebody else is doing in their life or based off of what somebody else is putting up on Instagram or Facebook. Period. Point blank. Y'all got to get with the program because at the end of the day, ain't nobody really suffering but your children. Ain't nobody really suffering but your children. And then if anything happened to you, your mama might be suffering. She shedding tears over you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it ain't none of that shit worth it. You just need to tell them up, man, go to hell on. Go take your weak ass the fuck on. Cuss them out over text. Yeah, don't fuck that shit. All that, trying to be tough and want to match his energy face to face, honey. No, you can't even match these cowards' energy no more. Cause they'll fight their chick. They'll beat you down. As they'll break your wrist. Child, honey, bye. And then that's another red flag. That's another red flag. You got a whole platform, lots and lots and what you say? You a YouTube celebrity, but you got a man who literally making a gesture of suck my joint on your live for your people to see, making you look like what you are on black and white, what you used to be. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, no, that's a red flag right there. That's a sign of jealousy right there. You know what I mean? Like, no, no, no. So, y'all, I don't think that we have to talk about like the birthday. When I say he never showed up for her, all right, like a real boyfriend does. Y'all know the birthday. She rode the bus, okay. Then later on, she was at the uncle house, sitting at his table, taking one damn shot. I guess the uncle said, "Hell, nah, you ain't bring your big ass over here drinking up my damn little bit of liquor." Okay. Then his birthday came. Celebrated his now. Of course, it was late. She had a meltdown about that. And guess where they ended up? Chuck E. Damn Cheese to a motherfucking woman, almost 60, going to Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. That's a red flag in itself. He came and spent his birthday with his girlfriend. His birthday gone. Bitch, your birthday gone. Honey, it couldn't have been me. Then Christmas. What she get? Nothing. Nothing. I'm just saying, y'all already know, honey. It ain't like, honey, things that I talk about, it ain't like I be making them up. It's stuff that's done already happened, y'all. Y'all know, Christmas he came empty-handed. But he had new clothes on. He from up and down. Right, he had the hat new, had the new T-shirt, had the new coat. I'm sure he had on the fake jewelry. I'm sure of that. Okay, but she was sitting there in a moo hair not done. I mean, ooh, just looked horrible. And so yeah. I mean, like I said, ain't no men on this earth. Ain't nobody checking for that, baby. They're just not. Nobody's checking for that. You sitting up and you in a moo, and then we're not living with you, but from what we see, it ain't. The mop, it's looking nasty. Then you in a tent, you got a gnat infestation, just all kind of shit. Just all kind of shit going on with you, baby. Okay? No. You know, then, y'all, some other signs. Y'all know we done talked about the unexplained injury, the unexplained fall that's now suspect. Yeah, because we got two sides from her, then we got a side from the cousin. Say you fell down the steps. Like, which one is it? Okay? Then y'all watching now. She's gonna listen to this now. If she addressed that fall, a homegirl been up in here. Of course, y'all know she do, right? But no one seen it back then. A lot of what I have said in this live has it went over people's heads back then. Okay, because some victims, um, they be knowing what's going on. They be knowing that they shit is toxic because they done heard it. I don't know how many times, but I think that they caught in an entrapment. They caught in a cycle. It is a mental thing. When those abusers, they do mind fuck you. They do control your mind. It is a disease. It is how they say, they like that. No, the person don't like it. They don't like it. But the abuser, they have literally accomplished what they set out to do. They set out to control them. They set out to literally take their confidence. Okay, they set out to um, get them, and they did. You know, and those people, they're not like an average. They're not average. Like I think I don't know if the demons jump in them. You know how I said I don't know if because babies can't be born like that. Hell no. You know, I don't know if a demon jump in them or what. Okay, I'm just saying. So the only advice that I can give you when we say change, yeah, change. Just, hey, boom, baby. If it's meant to be, honey, we'll come back. We'll come back to each other. And I guarantee you, it ain't meant to be. Trust me, okay? Um, Society. That's another thing, y'all. Before I go, let me talk about that for a minute. Society really normalizes toxic relationships. Okay, so a lot of people they might miss the deeper signs, the deeper red flags because it's so normal. Okay, it is. It's so normal. Y'all know that we talked about that yesterday. How the increase of fatalities has risen because of society normalizing. You have on Facebook. You got people they can't fart loud. They got to make a post about that. They get into it with the boyfriend or the girl. Well, girls do it more than guys. They got to make a post. Yeah, um, honey, one time, y'all, I had read this girl, she put up a post and she was like, yeah, he beat my ass because he loved me. And I was like, what? So it's things like that, okay? Yesterday when we talked about the generations, bam, there you go. It's things like that. Generations done changed. All right. But they missed those red flags that I've been talking about, okay? Um, and I guess society is to blame for that. This social media is to blame for that. But at the end of the day, you 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 to blame for whatever happens to you because you got free will. You have free will. God gave everybody free will. So however you react to whatever is going on, that is nobody's fault. That ain't Facebook fault. It ain't Instagram fault. It ain't TV's fault. It ain't nobody's fault but yours. Okay? Point blank period. Um, Whatever happens at the end of the day, you cannot say nobody did not talk to you. Nobody did not try to tell you. You can't say none of that. All right? So let me just tell y'all why I rethought the situation. And I did. I rethought it because the fall, the story about the fall, you know, that lie has always just been there. It's never been straightened out. Now you had a lie coming from her, and then you had a lie that came from the cousin about the steps. That's never been straightened out. Okay, um, and I just knew after thinking back on the things that Roxton said, the things that she said, how he was controlling and he tried to do this and do that. Then y'all remember the times where he literally done been kind of aggressive, but not so much aggressive on live. Y'all know that's why you in the description is kind of talking about sheep's and wolves clothing because those type of men, that's what they do. See, he trying to make it on live when he be in her live. He try to play like he don't know what's going on. He try to play like he, from the short buzz. He try to play like he ain't got it all upstairs. He try to, until he drinking. The drinking brings out another type of man. See, now, honey, if that's how you are, if that's how you are, that's a turn off. And I damn sure don't want you. Cause that's a turn off. Because all that bragging and talking shit to a damn camera, like, boy, go ahead on, please. Okay? You know, and with if he did have a piece, how you can't put that on camera. If that was a piece and he drunk, baby, right there, that's how I know everything that I'm saying. Every word that I'm saying makes sense. If he had a piece on your live and he was drinking, accidents happen all the time. Okay? And I'm pretty sure we done seen her try to keep up with him and try to drink with him too. Then both of y'all drunk and now it's a piece and it's loaded and I mean that's just a disaster. Okay? That's a disaster. So, I mean, literally and truly, YouTube need to, honey, you will not change. It's striking everybody like you liking it, you content with your life. I mean, I really do believe if YouTube counseled you, they took you up out of here, I bet you would get some act right then. I bet you would get some act right. Some people you got to do that. Some people got to hit rock bottom before they humble and they see the red flags, they see what they doing. You know, I mean, but just before they see shit, be like, yeah, damn, I need to check myself. But they ain't gonna tell everybody that. Of course, they might talk to themselves, um, in private and tell themselves that. But I mean, that's just what I really feel, y'all. Um, but these pieces, you know, of the story, they all came together, and they all make sense, because his pattern, okay. Ever since she done known him, the patterns of what he was doing, that makes sense. The stories, I mean, everything makes sense. At the end of the day, he literally, I don't know, I guess Rock's over there trying to build a damn stable of hoes. Child, honey, make it make sense. Cause y'all can't, literally. Um, but I do. I want to literally, I dedicated this live to Tater Tot. Tater Tot is over there living a damn lie. Period, point blank. Now we knew you was a pathological liar. Now we knew that, but damn, girl, you ain't popping off on nothing. Rex did that to your wrist, and you know it. You know it. You would never come out here and tell nobody that. The things that he done said and the things you done said, honey, it's giving that you over there getting your ass kicked. You went crawling back to a man who literally, and y'all know, if it's any women out there and you done been in them a real bad situation, a real bad domestic situation, before you really got tired, how many times did you crawl back to him? How many times did you crawl back? Because he done doggone literally brainwashed you, thinking he your savior. How many times? I'm just saying, y'all. I am just saying. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get on up out of here. But before I go, I got one question for y'all. Y'all leave me a comment, okay? Leave me a comment and tell me if you think that it was a fight, if she felt like, like a fight, okay, between her and Rox. Or number two, if you see them signs, tell me if you think it was a fight, or if you see them signs, if this live made any sense. Okay, leave me a comment and let me know, because believe it or not, your comment it might matter. Your comment it might help somebody. Okay, I want y'all ladies to always recognize the red flags around you, okay? That's in your life, in any relationships that you might have. Remember that those red flags, baby, it's not only affecting you. The choices that you make, it's not only affecting you. I promise you. Even if you don't have kids, you got a mama somewhere. There's somebody that care about you. It's somebody, okay? If you don't even have nobody, that damn the mentor that you talk to, okay, and in your one-on-one, she care. Call her. I'm saying you got some. Everybody has somebody. Period. Okay. But I want y'all to make sure that you leave a comment. Let's open up this conversation, because believe it or not, y'all, silence and not talking about it, okay, at all, that's protecting abusers, literally. But speaking about it, okay, even if it is a vague comment, okay, even I mean, or if you want a bullhorn talking, y'all know speaking about it saves lives, literally. That saves lives, okay. It's a lot of people that have been through losing a loved one due to domestic violence, to gun violence, all kind of violence. Speaking about those things always saves lives, because somebody somewhere is going through the very mess, the very shit that we talked about during this live. Okay? I love each and every last one of y'all. I do. Happy Monday to y'all. Y'all have a good shift today. Okay, whatever comes your way, just know you got it. Girl, you got this. It ain't nothing, okay? It ain't nothing. Trust me. Refer back to my previous lives. Y'all go over there and refer to the playlist, okay? binge watch it, binge play it, whatever you do, hype it up too. Okay, in this the description box, all my links is there. Y'all go check them out. Subscribe to your girl the second channel. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. Okay, y'all know the gist. Y'all know the spiel. Okay, so I ain't got to run back through it. Just check the description box out. All right, till next time, y'all. I'm out.